still remember my first day of school. My backpack felt heavier than it should have been, not because of books, but because of fear. The hallway smelled like fresh paint and anxiety. Voices echoed everywhere. Laughter, shouting, footsteps running in every direction. I felt small. I stood there, not knowing where to go, when a boy with messy hair looked at me and said, "Hey, you're new, right?" That simple sentence changed everything. His name was Daniel. He smiled like he didn't have a care in the world. By lunchtime, we were sitting together, talking about cartoons, football, and dreams that sounded too big for kids our age. That was the beginning of friendship. Chapter 2. Friends Become Family. As the years passed, our group grew. Daniel, Emma, Lucas, Sarah, and me. Different personalities, different problems, but somehow we fit together. We laughed in class when we weren't supposed to. We shared snacks, secrets, and answers during tests. We believed school would last forever. Some days were pure joy, running outside during breaks, winning school competitions, feeling like nothing could go wrong. But life doesn't stay simple for long. Chapter 3. The First Pain. Middle school changed everything. Friendships were tested. People changed. Rumors started spreading like fire. I remember the first time I felt betrayal. A secret I trusted someone with became a joke for the whole class. I laughed with them, pretending it didn't hurt. But that night, I cried in silence. That was when I learned something important. Not everyone who smiles at you is your friend. Still, some stayed. Daniel stayed. Chapter 4. New Faces, New Feelings. High school brought new people. New faces, new voices, new stories. That's when I met her. Her name was Lily. She sat 2 rows in front of me, always listening to music, always writing something in her notebook. I didn't know why, but I noticed everything about her. The way she laughed, the way she looked out the window like she was thinking about another world. I was too afraid to talk to her. Weeks passed before we said a single word. And when we did, it felt like the world slowed down. School wasn't just school anymore. It became a place of emotions. Chapter 5. Pressure and Expectations. Teachers expected more. Parents expected perfection. Society expected us to know who we wanted to be. But how could we? We were just kids pretending to be strong. Some nights, I stayed awake thinking, what if I fail? What if I disappoint everyone? Grades became numbers that defined our worth. Mistakes felt like the end of the world. One of my friends stopped smiling. Another started skipping school. Someone else disappeared completely. Nobody talked about mental health back then. We suffered quietly. Chapter 6. The Breaking Point. One day, everything collapsed. A fight between friends. Words said that couldn't be taken back. A friendship that ended in anger and silence. Daniel and I stopped talking. The boy who welcomed me on my first day became a stranger. That hurt more than I wanted to admit. School felt empty without him. Chapter 7. Lessons Outside the Classroom. Life taught us lessons no textbook ever could. I learned that people leave. I learned that pain can make you stronger or break you. I learned that silence sometimes says more than words. But I also learned that new beginnings exist. I met people who understood me, people who listened, people who accepted me for who I was. And slowly, I started healing. Chapter 8. The Last Year. The final year arrived faster than expected. Suddenly, everyone was talking about the future. Universities, jobs, moving away. The halls that once felt huge now felt small. The memories felt heavy. On the last day, we took photos, hugged, and promised to stay in touch. Even though deep down, we knew life would pull us in different directions. Daniel came up to me. He looked older, tired, honest. "I'm sorry," he said. So was I? And just like that, the past stopped hurting. Chapter 9. After School Ends. School ended, but its lessons didn't. Years later, I still think about those days. About laughter echoing in hallways. About friendships that shaped me. About pain that made me stronger. School wasn't perfect, but it was real. It was life, before life got complicated. Final message for the listener. If you're listening to this and you're still in school, enjoy it. Even the hard parts. If school already ended for you, remember it. It made you who you are. And if you ever felt alone there, you weren't. We were all just trying to survive, together.